the family, Olorato, a mother, Opie, the Premier of Free State, Osma Queen Matai, the Minister of Women, Children and Disabled People, our Cindy Chikunga, the MEC for Transport and Community Safety, Date Jabum Mbalula, the Executive Mayors here, Deputy Mayors, Deputy Minister Mongale and others. Good morning. I wish I was standing here as a friend. The ones that came here to talk about the good times that they had with Olorato. Fortunately, I am the one who saw her in the state that she was. I don't know what we have done to our men, but the way she was just displayed anger. I was here in Bloemfontein 2 weeks ago or so. We were burying 3 of our constables. Mama Queen Ukarakisatla Bloemfontein. Tlampicha Hotlalinyalo. Good people, it is with a heavy heart that I stand before you today on behalf of the Police Ministry, which includes the Minister of Police, Mr. Senzo Mtunu, and the Deputy Minister of Police, Mr. Kasel Matali, to convey our heartfelt condolences of the family and loved ones to Olorato Mongale, especially a mother, Mepopi Mongale. Yes, I'm here today with the Deputy National Commissioners, who are women, because we said we are going to fight this GBV as women, and we'll do it from the top. I think they've mentioned their name, Lieutenant General Musikidi and Lieutenant General Mkhoa, and also our Provincial Commission. Ladies and gentlemen, the fight against gender-based violence and femicide is a national crisis, especially for us, the South African Police Services. And it is for this reason that maximum resources are always deployed to investigate GBVF cases and also track down GBV perpetrators. When this case was brought to our attention on Sunday evening, we immediately roped in the South African Police Service National Anti-Kidnapping Task Team and the Gauteng Provincial Investigating Team to assist to investigate, to assist the investigation officer of Sandringham Police Station to hunt down the perpetrator. And this perpetrator was then known as John. In no time, the team followed the tracks of the VW Polo and these 2 perpetrators. The investigation began at a lodge in Kew, Johannesburg, where they booked a room. The team has then proceeded to KZN, where they first picked up the Polo vehicle at a panel beater workshop in Phoenix. This vehicle was found with traces of blood. Our forensic experts are still analyzing this blood sample. We thereafter proceeded to the house of Philagenkosi Makhanya, where we found his parents. We interviewed them, and the father led us to the house of Philagenkosi. But when we got there, he had unfortunately already left. And I want to, at this point, appeal to you parents and everybody who's in this room. If somebody has done something wrong, please, please, stop shielding them. Because we had to arrest the mother and the father because the mother tipped Makhanya that the police were on our way. In Spedi we say, Hali huli saulibana alibutloko. Indeed, it has now come to our knowledge that Philagenkosi is the John that we have been looking for. Indeed, also, the teams working on this case did not give up. They worked on the case up until Philagenkosi, because I don't think he even deserves this name, Makhanya, was traced at a block of apartments in Amamzimtoti on Friday morning. And when police announced their arrival, he shot at them. And police had no choice but to return fire. If you want to play, don't play with our police. Our police are there to protect and serve. And once you take out a gun and want to kill one of us, we are trained. We will do our job perfectly. He was declared deceased at the scene. In his possession, police found more than 27 IDs, smart cards, belonging to various women and about 20 cell phones. We are still searching for Bongani Mtimkhulu because we have narrowed our investigation and now know that Philagenkosi and Bongani Mtimkhulu were working together, and they were a syndicate that was targeting women in various malls across the country. Please advise him to come before we find him. Because sometimes when we find you, this is not nice. So if you know him, advise him to surrender to the nearest police station. Let us call it a romance dating scam where they will pretend to like or fall in love with these young women, and once the young women ladies agree to meet them in person, they will prepare to kidnap and rob them of their money. Ladies and gentlemen, it is important that we get these criminals before they do it again. And they do what they did to Olorato and to other women. Our investigators are now standing at 20 cases that they are linked to these two criminals. Because after Olorato's issue, then women came out when we took out the pictures to say we had done the same thing by this So we're now standing at 20 and we're still adding. Women from across the country have positively identified them as the pair that kidnapped and robbed them.